For me, something that took a while to learn but really helped me out in terms of my like camming mindset is to be picky with clientele. That means I don't accept everybody's session. Somebody comes into my room and they say, oh, can I do this with you? If I'm not in the mood, I'll simply say, I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to do this today. However, I might be in the mood tomorrow, something like that. And then that way it gives you more control. You're not wasting your energy on things that you really don't feel like doing. And I think a lot of people might disagree with me on this. They might say, well, money is money and you should be trying to get as many sessions as possible. Yeah, I understand. I used to have this very same mindset, but I feel as though if you do go about doing that, and if you are jumping through hoops to please people, you're at risk of burning out quicker. If you care about the longevity of your live stream and doing this again and again, if this is your main job, consider keeping your energy and only giving it to those who treat you with respect. Think about your energy. Think about your energy being a full cup of water. You only have X amount. Now, if you waste that water, if you take a sip, that's energy spent. And if you take a sip every time you have a session with a client that doesn't treat you with respect, a client that doesn't observe your boundaries, you're wasting energy on the wrong kind of people. And for me, finding the right clientele, finding the right people to work with is about weeding out the ones I don't want. So I'm not afraid to block somebody that calls me baby instead of mistress. I'm not afraid to block somebody that seems kind of rude. I mean, I'm not going to fuck about with people like this. And yeah, I might be losing a potential customer. I understand this. That's not a customer I want. That's not money I want. Not all money is good money. So make sure you are prioritizing your own mental health. Make sure you're prioritizing your energy so that you can cater to the people who are decent. And that way I feel as though being a cam model is a lot more manageable. It's something that you can keep doing. I think it's really easy to get a bad impression of it if you're putting yourself through things that you don't feel comfortable doing. And a lot of people do it, especially people who are new to it. Like myself, I didn't realize, I can be picky. I think a lot of people worry, oh, if I don't do this, what if this person gives me a 1-star rating? Well, if you aren't willing to do something that you're not comfortable with, and if you state this, and somebody gives you a 1-star rating anyway, contact the campsite you're on, tell them the situation, they will have that removed. So just be fully aware that that is in place, and then maybe that gives you a sense of security. I wish I'd known that in the beginning, because I feel as though it's very easy to think, okay, I'll just do this one time, and I don't want to do this, but they're asking for it. I feel like saying no isn't an option, and saying no is always an option. And what I've started doing is if I'm doing a session with somebody and it begins okay, if they start saying things that I don't like, if they start to disrespect me, I block them mid-session. That's not something I'm willing to continue. And even if you block them mid-session, you're paid up until the point of blocking, which is brilliant.